Hello, everybody, and welcome to Romancefuls Tarot. I'm about to begin here with a reading. Now, this is a reading that is dedicated to the beautiful sign of Gemini. My beautiful friends, Gemini. This is a reading about no contact, about no communication. I would like to mention it is a general reading, so please do take what's good for you. We'll leave the rest of it aside. If ever you do have any questions, you do have two different ways of reaching me. You can either look right into the YouTube description box. You'll find all the necessary information to contact me, or you can come and join me tonight, 9 p.m. all the way until midnight Eastern Standard Time. I am here for 3 hours straight, just answering your questions. So if you have one of those burning questions and you need an answer, please come and join me. So, also, if you have not yet subscribed to the channel or click the like button, please do click the like and the subscribe button. It is greatly appreciated, and I do thank you so very much. So let's get straight to this reading. We are using tarot. We are also using 3 different other decks. Now, we want to get, first of all, a 5-card spread on what the situation is all about, what is going on, why are we into this no contact situation, what is the outcome of this, because we want to know, are they going to contact us or not? We're going to find out. We also want to know over here, what is the trigger? What happened to this relationship? What triggered this no contact? What about the shadow? What about that shadow work? That little part of us we don't always want to look into, or your partner doesn't want to look into. What is it? What happened into this relationship? And we're going to conclude with a beautiful love channeled message from your partner. So, this here, the first card is representing your current situation. Following one is representing the problem. The third one up is moving on forward. What should you consider? What should you take as an action? Down here we have how this whole situation is really developing. And we have the outcome into the middle. All right, so let's go and see this. My beautiful friends, Gemini. Okay, we're going to begin with the very first card over here. I have to say, with the Page of Cups, this is about being emotionally immature. Would it be the main reason? This is a current situation. It's a no contact. Why is it a no contact? Because we weren't ready to be into a relationship. Your partner wasn't ready. Somebody in this relationship was just not ready. This is about having that certain creative block. It's a blockage that is present within the relationship of not necessarily wanting to move on forward. Why? Not because there's necessarily a lot of things wrong or a lot of issues, simply because we're just not ready for that type of relationship at this moment onto our path. So sometimes, whenever we have this Page of Cups, it also denotes some selfishness or some childlike behavior a little bit. So if your partner was acting in this kind of way, this is why. If we move on over into the same vein a little bit here onto the path, we want to know the problem or what was getting into the way, what caused that delay or that caution into the relationship. We have the Four of Swords, and this is about taking a break. It's about recharging. The reason of the breakup was to clear the head. It was to recover. It's a recovery period because we're not ready for this relationship. Some things have happened, and now we have to heal. We have to find out where we're going, how we're moving on. So this is really, the Four of Swords is a period of reflection. It's a period of mental preparation. So this is what is causing that delay of that no contact. Why they're not contacting you? They're just not ready. They're resting. They're preparing themselves mentally. They're taking that break. They're recharging their batteries. They're clearing their head. This is what they're doing right now. Let's move on over to the Four of Cups up here. Now, the Four of Cups is about moving forward. Okay, it's not about moving forward. It's the moving forward type message. We want to know what needs to be considered, what we have to take into consideration in order to move on with this relationship. Well, I feel as though your partner is a little bit too maybe self-absorbed, somewhat withdrawn also, I have to say, even disengaged. This is really about a certain discontent, and from the discontent came the disconnection. So this is about sometimes taking things for granted. It's about falling into a rut. It's just really needing to self-evaluate, to recenter yourself is what I'm gathering here. So to move on forward, this is what is necessary. You need to recenter yourself. You need to get out of that rut that, brought all of this upon, and you need to, Enjoy what you have, that abundance, all those blessings that you have into your life. Don't take that partner for granted. And same thing goes the other way. Partner cannot take you for granted neither. And if we conclude over here with the outcome solution could be even some advice. I have to say this is really about, I feel like they're not ready. I feel like they're not ready to communicate again. Okay. I feel like right now is just not the time. Right now, if you try to contact them, it's going to be a question of defending themselves. It's going to be a question of protecting their position, of standing their ground, because in their mind, they are right. This is what it is meant to be, and that is it. And I'm not saying, I know that there is still love. I know that the intent is there. I know that the love is there, but they are just not ready for this type of relationship. Because of that, right now, not everything is sorted within their mind, and so they need to say, that's it, I need to take a break. So even if you try to contact, nothing much is going to happen. So let's just give it a break. Let's just give it a pause. Let's leave some time, and then let's see a little bit later on if anything, starts to reopen. As for the moment, I have to say, I feel like this is really just given in to the situation. So I unfortunately have to say, as a final outcome, I do not believe that in this occasion for my dear friends Gemini. I feel like they're just simply has nothing to do with you. They are simply not ready for this relationship. They're not ready for what you want. They're not ready to give you what you want. It's not that they're not ready to give you. I'm sorry. They're not able to give you. Okay? It's not a question of wanting. They're not able to do so. Let's go and see over here the shadow work. Also, we're speaking about jealousy, how the past wounds need some healing. This is about working on that self-love, that you are far greater than you know. This is what you have to work upon, okay? This is what you have to work upon. You have to work upon your past wounds. You need to work upon healing. You need to know that you are important, that you need to love yourself above, everybody else. Let's go and see the triggers over here. What triggered this? What happened within this relationship? Let's go get that trigger. Let's go and get that trigger. Here we go for the trigger. Okay, so your partner would start an argument with you, you know what? Just to get your attention. No other reason. Just to get your attention. No, that says a lot. It says an awful lot here within the relationship, that they were kind of feeling out into the cold. They were kind of feeling sometimes that they weren't, that they weren't maybe all that important, and they needed to do that in order to get some attention. Well, for them, for the attention that they wanted to have, which is a little bit like we were saying over here with, the emotionally immature. This is part of that, it's part of that aspect. Let's put it that way. Let's go continue here. Let's go and get you some beautiful messages to conclude, because I know that there is still some love. I know that there is still some beautiful intent towards you, although we're not able to give you what you want. Please, Spirit, give me two channeled messages for this sign of Gemini. Please, I want two channeled messages. First message, maybe this break is for a good reason. Maybe this time apart will help us become back together. Maybe, because we don't know. Who knows? Right now, the possibility is not there. Right now, the possibility is on pause. But into the future, we don't have the keys to the future. Maybe this break is good. Following message. I'll make it up if you let me. I promise you that I'm going to be better. And this is something, if your partner was right there in front of you and they were ready to start this relationship again, this is what they would tell you, that they are ready to become better, to do better than they did the last time, to fulfill your expectations. And this, my dear friends Gemini, does conclude this reading. I do hope that you enjoyed. I do hope that this reading brought you the answers that you were seeking, as much as the triggers, the shadow, the outcome, how everything is working out. If you have any questions whatsoever, my information right below description box, or my live streaming tonight 9 p.m. until midnight Eastern Standard Time. Please come and see me, ask your question. I'm wishing you a beautiful day. Much love, much health, many, many blessings. Thank you again for listening. If you haven't subscribed, please do click that subscribe button, that like button, and I will be seeing you tomorrow with new messages. Many blessings to you.